England, and it's great to see you playing like that again. There's obviously Spain is suiting you. How's it all going?
No, it's going good. Obviously learning a lot. It's a new way of football, but honestly, I'm enjoying it all, and I think it's making me a better player. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help the team win, but also to try to improve and be the best that I can.
Marcus, you look like you played happy tonight. I know it's you've gone away into Newcastle. How's it been? Has it been what you expected going to Barcelona? I know you were at a massive club in Manchester United. What's it like playing for Barcelona?
Honestly, it's an amazing experience. I've always been a huge admirer of Barcelona. Obviously, most people my age have watched them play from when we was younger. So it's amazing football, amazing players, and we just want to win as much as possible.
Yeah. Just to hear the fans behind you, I don't know if you can, Marcus, but the Barcelona fans are singing Rashford, Rashford. I mean, that's, I suppose, when you go to such a big club as well, every single week you have to perform, you have to play to a certain level. And they're obviously buzzing. They've travelled this far to see, your first 2 goals for the club.
Yeah, for sure. But they come here, they want to see the team win and the team play good football. And here's not an easy place to play football. I know that firsthand. So I think the first half was very cagey, but I think we done well. We tried to control the game in spells, but it's very difficult to play against this team. And I'm really pleased that we managed to win.
Marcus, can we watch your second goal again?
Yeah,
because it was so enjoyable to watch, and it sucked the life out of St James's, didn't it?
Top draw.
Wow.
Did you know when you struck it?
It was just a split second where I just felt there was a gap and I could see the far post out the corner of my eye. So I thought just try and get a shot off. And obviously the defensive lad in front was trying to block it, so I thought I'd definitely lift it a little bit. And also when you're going away from the goal, it's difficult to generate the power if you keep it low. So I thought, let me just try and aim high, and then I knew when I caught it, it'll take the keeper some doing to stop it.
Yeah, when we've watched you play from a kid, like you that looks instinctive to me. Like when you're at your best, it's when you're free and the shackles are off. Like how excited are you about the next few months and playing with this team?
No, 100%. I'm full of excitement. I'm very, very motivated, determined, and I think just the quality that we've got in the team, that excites me alone. So it's refreshing to play with these guys. I've said it a few times, but the team's so young. They play with such confidence, such understanding of the game, and you guys know here's not an easy place to come, and especially try to play the way that you play. I've won here a few times where we've not necessarily played the way that we wanted to play, but today I think we had a good account of ourselves. We defended well, and like I said, we walked away with the win.
Marcus, what's Hansi Flick like?
He's a top coach, top man manager, and he'll be delighted today. Definitely with the 3 points, but also with the confidence that the team showed and believing in the way that we wanted to play. Because most goal kicks, every goal kick, they're pressing so high. We still try to play it from the back. They don't work every time, but the times when we got out, I think we looked like a positive team. And with the quality that we have, we can always make things happen.
How good is Lamine Yamal to just train with and to see firsthand?
No, he's a top player. He's unbelievable. He's so young. People, it's difficult sometimes when you play with him. You forget how young he is. But I think with him, we just need to give him the freedom to play football, be happy, and enjoy himself on the pitch. But also today, Jules, Pedri, unbelievable. Every time he receives the ball, he always manages to get us playing forward. So it's top football.
Just a quick one. I know it's the first game of the campaign in the Champions League, but what's the ambitions? Is it Barcelona to win the Champions League? Because probably one of the favourites.
Yeah, it's only to win it. Nothing else is on our minds, and we know how tough the competition is. It's going to be really tough. Last year they almost got there, so this year it's just about improving and try to go one step more.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, look, Marcus, thank you so much. It's great to see you again. Well done tonight. It's lovely. Thomas Tuchel watching Marcus on as well, getting those 2 brilliant goals. As he said there, he knows all about how to play at St James's Park, how difficult it could be. But it was wonderful just seeing him. Sorry to the Geordies watching on, but wonderful to see him playing with such confidence again.
Yeah. Do you know what was interesting? What he said there about how he's come here before. It's difficult to come here in any era, even when Newcastle not got a great side. It's difficult to come here, Shay. But he said he's come here in playing a certain way, and what he meant by that was they carried on playing through the press. Newcastle's press was outstanding, and the goalie was calm. Willie Shay, we'll praise him later, but I think what he's saying there is he's playing in a team that's going to, in no circumstances.
Warrington result tonight?
Yeah, disappointed. I think we were really in the game. I didn't feel we were ever out of it. Disappointed that we didn't scored the first goal in the game. I think that was crucial tonight on reflection. We get too many, so when they come, ideally, of course, you want to take them. We didn't, and we got punished for that.
You know Marcus Rashford well. How do you assess the 2 goals you conceded from a defensive perspective?
Yeah, I think, of course, we can do better with both. The first one probably more so than the second. The first one we were a little bit disappointed that he's allowed the cross, and of course the finish. The second goal was an unbelievable finish, but disappointed with how the ball arrived to him.
How is Fabian Schär after his head knock?
Yeah, I don't know. I've not really seen him and had any confirmation of how he is.
As you look at the game overall, though, I mean, how much confidence, how much pride can you take in the performance of the players against a side such as this Barcelona one?
Yeah, I think we can. When the dust settles, I think we'll look back probably differently with the performance. I think it was a good performance. It was a strong effort. But of course, these nights are only magical for us if you win, and we haven't, so we failed in that objective. But I think we will learn and grow our game from nights like this.
And what about just the spirit of the players as well? Because they were slightly deflated, I think, after the second goal went in. But to show that camaraderie, really, to get back on the score sheet and Anthony Gordon to get his first Champions League goal.
Yeah, I think we kept going to the end. That's what we pride ourselves on. You have to. You're never out the game. One goal was always going to change the mood back into our favour. And I thought they managed the extra time really well because we were desperate for the ball, but we couldn't get it off them. And you have to give them credit for how they played.
Well done tonight. Thank you. Cheers.
Well, Eddie Howe quite rightly saying there, guys, look, we were never out of it. They kept that intensity up, and it was just really Barcelona being able to weather it and have those chances and see them off.
Do you know what? I think any other team, barring maybe PSG, Real Madrid in the Champions League, they perform like they performed in the first 60 minutes. I think they go on and win the game. I think when Eddie watches the game back, he'll see a better performance than what he probably thought. I thought they were good. But this Barcelona team are the real deal. You know, they got quality all over the pitch. They got goal scorers all over the pitch, and they're gonna if they don't win it, they're gonna go close for sure.
Yeah, Anthony Elanga I thought was really impressive as well at parts.
Yeah. I mean the pace is undefendable at times. You know, we sort of spoke about the Barcelona high line. Anthony was timing his runs really well from deep, and you can't catch him if he gets up the pace. I mean, the only thing I would say is lacking a little bit from Newcastle, not just tonight, but just from the start of the season, is goals. You know, I know Anthony Gordon got one tonight, but you know, go back to the Aston Villa game, they're a better team. Didn't have a sort of a sharp end. They got one goal against Wolves here last weekend. You know, they're not getting loads of goals, so I think Eddie will be looking at that, thinking, you know,
should we talk about maybe the Newcastle and Barcelona game that was played at St James's Park this evening? Newcastle gave it a good push at the end, did everything they could, but just Barcelona too.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, Eddie Howe got it spot on tactically. He went with his real pace in his front three, caused Barcelona real problems. You know, Thierry mentioned it at half-time. And they should have found themselves 1-0 in front, really, and that come a lot down to, you know, the team the manager picked early on, but they just didn't quite have the finish.
Yep, and then if we talk about Marcus Rashford, who did have the finish tonight, scored 2 goals for Barcelona.
Yes.
To come back to England wearing a Barca shirt and have that kind of performance.
It was always going to be the case. It seems that it works like that all the time. Like, and Marcus Rashford happened, although Rafinha does ever so well on the first goal on the counter at the very beginning, hold the ball well, and then Jules Koundé, as you're going to see here, will receive the ball, go back on his left. But that header, Oof. You know, that's a great cross first and foremost, but the power that it generates now, that's a great header. Very Gary Lineker-like.
And Gary Lineker, the last player to score for Barcelona.
English, yes, 1989.
Yeah, long time ago.
What about this one?
He even made a 1-2 with a Newcastle player.
Yeah.
That, you know, when it's your night, it's your night. Look, I was like, okay, let's have one. Okay, give it to me. But I mean, we've seen that before. I mean, it's a hell of a finish, but we've seen that one before with him. The header, the desire, he had everything. The coach of England was in the stand with his assistant also, watching the game. So, you know, welcome to Barca.
You'll do well to see a better strike than that this season in the Champions League. I'd love to probably know the miles per hour on it. Or is it miles per hour in America, or is it kilometres?
Miles.
Yes. Is it? Well, Anthony Gordon, who we said should have scored in the first half. That's 2 of England's left wingers who've scored all the goals in a big Champions League tie.
It's a great cross from Murphy, by the way.
Yeah, it was, yeah. But it's Marcus Rashford's night.
Yep, first English player to score for Barcelona, as you guys said, for 37 years. That's how long ago it was, that Gary Lineker goal. Let's listen into what he had to say after the game. Here we go.
more difficult is the header. I don't score many with the head, so both goals is important goals because it helped the team to win. So no, it's very good.
Assist on Sunday and now 2 great goals. What has changed in your game in the last few days?
No, I don't think anything changed. It's just, a little bit more confidence, more belief. But like always, it comes from inside, from the people around you, the coach, the team. So yeah, it's a good moment, but we have to continue to push.
The Barcelona manager, Hansi Flick, had backed Marcus Rashford to perform in that position. Obviously, Lamine Yamal not involved in the game today because of injury. But this is what Hansi Flick then said about Marcus Rashford after the game.
Talk to us about Marcus Rashford and his 2 goals, 2 outstanding goals, but very different.
Yes, of course. This is we always see in the training, and he showed today, and I'm very happy for him.
Has he announced himself now as a Barcelona player?
Yes, now of course he's one of. In the offense, we have a lot of good players, and he's one of this. And I'm really happy to have him because he gives us a little bit more opportunities options to follow the match, and it's great to have him.
We know he had a difficult time over here in England recently. Are you seeing him grow in confidence, grow into the shirt as part of your squad?
Of course. So for me, Marcus is. I think these 2 goals, I think it helps a lot, to get the next step, because it's so important that he have the confidence, that he feel okay, he's important and he can do it, and I think these goals are unbelievable for him for the next steps.
It will be interesting to see how Hansi Flick uses Marcus Rashford this season, won't it? What do you expect his role to be? Do you expect him to be a starter?
I think it'd be tough. You think of the 2 wide players at Barcelona, they're probably 2 players who are in line on their performances last season. They're probably in line for the Ballon d'Or. That's you're involved in next week.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. Giving you your flowers.
No, thanks. We were just about to talk about it. But,
okay.
Did you finish?
But that's going to make it tough. That's how Jimmy is.
But yeah, I think that will find it tough. I think for them, they've got him on loan. They're paying probably the majority of his wages, but he has to put in performances like that, which gives himself, a real opportunity of being, a big part of what could be an amazing season for Barcelona. A lot of people are saying, myself included, that they will go far in this competition. And he's in his career at Manchester United, he's played for a giant, but he hasn't won giant trophies at Manchester United. It gives him the opportunity now he's at Barcelona to do that.